Oh. Sorry. And you guess. Okay. I accidentally also just changed back the old streams. I'm saving this one. This is the old one. Here it should appear soon. The older stream. There we are, Worldbox. And it doesn't have the new thumbnail. That's weird. Okay. Worldbox. No, do not make child run. I'll copy this so I can drop it in the Discord to say there is a new stream going on. Should be done now. This is what I usually do in the background. Wait, I'm already streaming on YouTube. This is weird. Hello, welcome to the stream. This is the intro of the stream. I am now showing also the steps. I was streaming before, so if you're watching the VOD now, you're like, what? Well, why did he start talking about stuff? Stream. There we go. New stream. There we go. So now people also in the Discord know this is happening. And now we are back at Worldbox. So the last few streams I made a world using like a geography simulator. I will not do that this time. This time we will just make a world completely from scratch. Instead of like using like a geography simulator, creating like realistic continents. We will try to use our fantasy with Worldbox Simulator. That's what we will be doing. And we have a different YouTube chat. Ooh. I'm like, why is chat not updating? I see messages are coming in. I wasn't even seeing. Like, I have a different chat now. Let me grab the correct chat. This is the wrong chat. Yep. For a second, I have the old stream chat still in front of me. Okay. I can't read. I'm a terrible streamer. Hello, Mark Wecker. It's been a while. Yes, how are you doing? Still tempted to say Derek do, but your old handle name. Okay. Alright. They are now at Worldbox. This is quite a messy start because we're trying to play Terraria first and that didn't work out. So now we're doing Worldbox. We're gonna make another alien world that we eventually will have in Stellaris that we will fight, we totally destroy because we will dominate every other empire in space. So we are just trying to make an enemy right now. So this is the Worldbox simulator. We're gonna just go for I did already some tests. I have unlocked everything, by the way. I've unlocked everything. That's a new thingy. I have not unlocked that new thing there. I've also unlocked this thing. I don't know what that thing is. I have unlocked everything that was a while back. Okay, now they have added new things to the game. I have not unlocked that. I don't know how to get those things. So now this time we can make a way cooler world than we could do before. So I've been playing this outside of this, and I already forgot the controls. I already forgot how this game works. How do I start new world? Create new world. There we go. Empty world. We will go large because we be like that. Okay, we are we dare. We're not cowards. Everything is working out. Everything is working perfectly. I don't know what people are talking about. Everything is working out. Okay, so we have here the H's that we have here, and it's a bit random. And I'm completely fine with keeping them like this, and we can always switch them around. Let's make this collaborative, right? People can tell me how to. Let's do this together, okay? Let's start with like a bit of. Let me drop meteorite. That's not a meteorite. Meteorite is something smaller than a meteor. That's not really creating land, is it? Okay, so we need to have something that creates land. So I'm just gonna drop. I want to make everything into lava. Like I want to recreate like Earth's history. And Earth was not a ball of water; it was like a ball of lava. I think Naples is not gonna give me lava though. No, it's just gonna make me like that. I already forgot the controls. I have unlocked everything and I forgot how it works. Terrific. Where's lava? Lava. There we go. Lava. The hot planet has to be hot. That's not really hot, is it? Gonna recreate the world history in Worldbox. There we go. Is there like a volcano or something that we can add? Open like lava clouds. Let's go. We're just gonna do some terraforming. I have a short headache. If you ignore it, Doggerland world, please. So we should plot everything. Okay, look at all the lava we are sending across the sky. Can we do the speed a bit faster? I don't think the menacing of this lava is like being menacing. Okay. I want more lava. Okay, this is not like my style of lava. I was like, when I was adding lava, I was hoping everything to be lava, not like. There's too much water still. That's some volcanoes. Yes, this is a terrible world. So, can we add some life to this world? Only landmass Doggerland is out. That's well, this is a perfect fine world. Okay, I think we have simulated the early existence of Earth pretty well. It's a bit more water than I remember when Earth was at the beginning. That's fine, absolutely fine. Hell cloud. What's a hell cloud? What's the difference with a lava cloud and a hell cloud? These are like important scientific questions I have. Like, what is the difference? Okay, it's like, is it cool or something? Yo, I am a hell cloud or something. Well, never mind. Yeah, the volcanoes are doing something. I'm gonna add a few more volcanoes though. I think there's quite a little amount of volcanoes in this world. And I need more volcanism. Okay, so now we have like a bunch of things that are like really hot and doing stuff. And I feel like maybe we've created way too large of a world because these clouds are still slowly going across the sky here. Look at this beautiful scientific experiment. What is this? A rage cloud. Oh, that's not helpful. I'm gonna drop some endermine there. That's not gonna. No, it's not really working. I don't think my computer can handle this. Okay, I will. I'm going to restart though. I do think my world has to be a little bit smaller though. We're gonna go for halfway. Because it's lagging a bit at speed 5 and I just don't want to wait too long. Okay, so let's do a little bit again what we were doing. Now we know the controls better. So let me just... There were just too many interactions and I haven't even created life yet. Okay, this is way easier. Look at how smooth this runs, okay? It's a bit of a smaller world, but it's fine. Alright, let's drop the volcanoes down. There we go, the volcanoes are there. Let's do a stick in the middle there. Let's add all the lava clouds. Oh, look how fast the lava clouds go now. Yeah, we were clearly lagging the game out by all the things that was going on. We need way more volcanoes though. More volcanoes in the middle to make a continent. There we go. Look at all the lava. Perfect. We're making a whole new continent here. Can we use earthquakes? I know you have earthquakes in the game to get rid of the volcanoes. Like what destroys a volcano? Where is the earthquake? Where is the earthquake? Wait, if I use a... Like that destroys a volcano. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. What is... I want to do earthquakes too, so we can like at least separate the land a little bit. different... So it's not like one big landmass. I really don't know where the earthquakes are. Oh, there we are. Yeah, earthquakes also do this. Oh, right, let's go. Let's do a few earthquakes around the world to create some watery spaces. And also let's drop some asteroids. There, an asteroid there, an asteroid there. That's pretty cool. Let's drop some normal bombs. That also destroyed the volcano. Let's go! Destruction! Professional streamer forgets to read chat anno 2026. What's I did see the health range. I do not know how the temperature mechanic works though. I have tried it in the past. But just as a region. Like I can make it hot and cold. Let me try to make it cold in the south. Oh, that just makes everything a stone. Okay, cool. And if I make it super hot again, does it melt? Okay. Okay, let me drop a few more bombs. Like some shapes are happening here. Ah, wee! Boom, boom, boom. Bomb, boom, bomb, boom, bomb, 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 bomb. Die volcanoes! Okay. We need more earthquakes though. We need more earthquakes to create more like different shapes though. A volcano here. Oh, some earthquakes go down and some earthquakes come up. That's pretty cool. Like this is a down earthquake, like it creates water. Oh, that's cool. I kind of like the landscape. Look how cool the land looks though. Kind of looks cool though, doesn't it? Okay. It's a pretty cool world. Okay, I'm gonna add some rainy clouds to cool this world quickly down. Instead of like using just the temperature one. I just think with water would be interesting too, because maybe we also get some grass or plants. Stoneland. Yeah, you are right. This did solidify. Okay, now it's also solidifying, but it's not really creating much dirt. I was hoping it would also create some erosion, though. Oh, we have some little pockets of dirt. It's not a lot. So how to destroy a mountain? Like I could draw the I could draw it like this, right? I could like do this and like, oh, like look at that, we have like some dirt, something like that. But that doesn't feel. This doesn't feel correct, right? It doesn't feel right. I feel like we should figure out some weapons or destruction that we can create. Doesn't tornado? No, tornado doesn't do effect stone at all. Acid? No. Water? I don't think so. No, water doesn't do anything. An earthquake is way too violent. But it kind of does work, the earthquake. You see here, the earthquake did destroy like this mountain here. And it get me so... Oh, that went up. That went up too. That's going also up. But it is creating some different type of landscape. I don't understand earthquake mechanic. This is now just going up and up. Okay, it's going way more up than it's going down. Can I just drop some stuff on this? Like, what happens if I just drop meteorites on this? Doesn't destroy the rock though. Bowling ball. Whoa. Okay. Atomic bomb. I'm scared for atomic bomb. That's gonna do more damage than I need to, like radiation. Bomb. Let's bomb this mountain. Let's see what happens. Oh, that works pretty well. Alright, let's do a bit more. I don't mind the mountains though. They look cool, but I just think they are too dominant in the landscape. Just... does a small bomb also blow stuff up? No, not really. Okay, that's the difference. Okay. Yeah, well, the world to exist. Yeah, there is still water. There's still like a river system. I don't mind it being like alien, but I would like to have like some plant life, because in the high mountains, it's still quite mountainous world. But in the high mountains, it's like a bit too much. Okay. Okay. Now there are also like little lakes, but there is no water ever has arrived at those lakes. So I'm gonna just drop another layer of water clouds across the world. They can scurry, and then we will start dropping the seeds of life down. And I will just randomly start like populating the seeds. So we will have some grass there. So this and that. I'm just gonna go random with this, okay? Corrupt there. This one there. This one there. This one there. That one there. This one there. This one there. This one here. Let's see what the world will bring us. Maybe we should do a little bit of order, like the ice maybe in the south, desert in the middle again. This one. What's this? Celestial. Okay, there goes Celestial. Goes there. Something is corrupt. Clover. Time. Okay, now we add another layer of water going over the world. I don't know if I just cursed the world or if the world is saved now. I just think it would be really difficult for civilization to appear here. I'm so sorry, the music. Too many vibes. I will just put a little bit less loud. Maybe I could put on some other background music, but I don't know if I can. Maybe it's just a headache. Maybe I will tell you if you do feel like the music is like really bad. I love that you watch my channel, of course. But take a rest, of course. Take a rest. Take your time, you know. Like sometimes I'm also doing something and I'm really tired from work. I can really not watch a show, or like the bright lights are like really killing my eyes. It's really my body telling me, yeah, I should rest. So thank you so much for being here. But take your rest if your body is telling you, hey, take a nice rest. Sleep well. Is it geoguessr music? But is geoguessr still on? I'm so stupid. Wow. Wow, it was my bad. So sorry. Well, still, if you feel that, feel free to sleep too, though. Feel free to sleep, though. Don't we have any music in this game? We do. It's really quiet because we put it less loud. Yeah, we're gonna place a Noblest down. I just wanna have it a little bit more livable here. So I will draw a little bit of paths because this world is really cool, but I don't know if like life will spread out correctly. Like you see these biomes here. Oh, there are already some animals running around. So we will soon have like some animals running around, and then I want to connect like these biomes a little bit better, right? Like that they are like connected a bit better. I will not connect every biome, so some biomes will be in isolation though. But I mean like that at least some of the grass can move from one place to the other place, if that makes sense. Okay, we are entering an era that is a bit too dark because I cannot see. It's not good for streaming. I don't care what type of era we are in. Maybe this era is cool to have when there is like a bit more... Where's the era button? Okay, there's the era button. Ages. Give me a lighter era. Okay. I will... Wait, is there a rain era? Is there a rain era? Because that would be so useful. Yeah, because that is gonna create like more grass growing, right? Is this creating the grass to grow? Okay, okay. I hope so. Oh, it is growing though. It is growing. Okay, okay, okay. Let me connect a few more of the biomes, then animals can start spreading too. Like this biome is not connected to any biome, so I will just connect to the closest one over here. To connect this up here. I will not connect everything though, but I will just connect the major brown spots to something. There we go, that's connected. This should be connected a little bit better. Let's connect it to this one. This one has no connection. I think this is the logical one. This one is pretty well connected. Like this. There we go. This is a nice cool river. I don't know how we would call this. Okay, this one can go here. Connect that. So I'm also creating little paths for the civilizations to fight wars over. That we will have, and then we'll soon place an obelisk, and it will like create life. The hellscape of the north. You can connect here. Down here, there's like no biomes here, so let me connect that up here. There we go. In there. They can stay isolated, right? Really isolated. Like this is like the oceans, right? That these mountains here. There is a path up here. Sort of. But this one is like cut off really well. So I wonder would be like mountain kingdoms. Okay, I don't think biomes can spread here, so let me do this here, like this. At least some biomes can move up there. And like this. That's fine, that can stay like that. Okay. And then let me drop a enormous cloud going across the world again for rain. Because I think this is like increasing everything else. I didn't see any trees, so I will just like start dropping trees everywhere. The tree seeds. And the bushes. There we go. Please check the laws. Check the laws. The law of the world. The world laws are here. Hunger. Civilization. Terramorph. Animal spawn, yeah, so we can at least have something. Spore, so we can like do something. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it does. Fungi. The fungi does something. We have disasters on, except for a rat king. I don't know. Mutate something. I think it's fine, right? I think it's fine. Okay, let me change the age because this is quite expressing again. Let's just age phobe. And this one I will change into an age of tears. Yeah, there we go. Let's go. It's cool. Okay, so not everything has biomes yet. Like, this is not... Oh, this is... Let me connect here. I'm just gonna place in the middle here. So, here an obelisk, I guess. And then we will see what will happen. There are not many creatures yet. And something tells me because how isolated this world is, like, the creatures do spawn in these, like, hot spots. But they are really far away from here. But oh, there are some creatures here. The creatures also will migrate. So some smaller biomes will not have like a large enough of an ecological system to create this. Let me keep my eyes a bit closed, but let me find at least obelisk first. And I want to do it from afar, so I will do it here in the middle. We saw some creatures there. I will place it here, where there's no biome yet, so at least there's a bit of chance for both creatures to be there. And then we can wait to see what happens. And as soon as I see civilizations, I will destroy the obelisk. But if two civilizations spawn, that would be pretty cool. Two different types of species. Is obelisk there? It's the obelisk. It's too mountainous. Let me make a little flat platform here for the obelisk. There we go. These biomes here could not necessarily be the biomes where the animals are from, because they could literally like wander from one biome to another. We need one in the Hellish North. Okay, one in the Hellish North. Okay. There we are. There's one in the Hellish North. If the civilization spawns up here, I will also destroy that Hellish North thingy. Okay. There's a creature right there. They could become intelligent. It's a tree or something? What are you? You are a poop tree? I have no clue what I'm looking at here. We are still at speed 5, are we now? Yeah, we're at speed 5. Okay, the biomes seem to be spreading pretty nice. I will help here and there still to create a little bit of space just so the biomes can spawn a little, grow a little bit faster. Like here, there seems to be like a little problem here with the connection points. There we go, that's perfect. Oh, the fire demon creatures are beginning to live. Here is not well connected. This one is not well connected. And we could see this is like the force of erosion. Like, I'm literally like the erosion here. I'm eroding this away. Maybe later we'll add a little bit more water. But this is a mountain world, right? We want to have mountain worlds sometimes. We want to have mountain worlds. It would kind of make sense, though, that this is like, there are so many crazy biomes on the mountain world because they are such isolated biomes, right? Because the mountains could literally create for eons a completely different ecosystems that do not interact but live next to each other. And then a group of animals find a pathway and then they spread out across different biome. So I will connect everything here to other bits until everything is like, at least has like a color of a biome, and then I will become the force of water. And I will make little islands. I will not make everything on the water, but I will just increase the water level. Just so, there we go. Let's go in there. This could be like caverns. Mountains. There we go. Is there a civilization? Oh, it did something. It does also. Do they survive? I have had in my runs of this game that civilizations got crushed before they made a real impact. I don't actually want to connect that to that, so I actually will just take this biome here, and I will just... Oh, there's some biome here, and we'll just do this. Some desert biome here. Who are you? What are you? I don't know what you are. I don't know. Okay. It did some more mutating. There's some more mutating. Eventually, there will be a species that's strong enough to form a civilization. This little cut is pretty cool, by the way. I don't know. It feels artificial, but we could say like there's a crazy geological event that happened here that caused this to exist, okay? Because it also continues to the other side. Something like, you know, Saturn's like a hexagon or something like this. So it's a crazy dynamical something. Yeah, sure. That sounds scientific, right? I'm a pseudoscientist. I know. Why don't you open the debug mode for supersonic speed? Click the Hamburg option. I think Hamburg option. Where's the Hamburg option? Can you tell me where the Hamburg option is? Where is the Hamburg? I would love to figure out the Hamburg. I guess it's here, right? Where's the Hamburg? Where is the Hamburg? I don't know where the Hamburg is. No, I don't want to create a new one. Let's save this world though. Let's save this world. Like I have a couple of other tests you see here, like put them south, stuff like that. See my tests here. I think this was the previous stream we did. That's how I unlocked more creatures and things that I have now. I've never made the mountain world. I don't see a civilization though. I don't see it though. Do I have dawn? I do have dawn though. I guess this isolated world doesn't also make it more difficult for civilizations to maybe appear. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Escape. And settings, I would guess. Hamburger. Got an achievement. Is now debug mode on? Still 5. What did you say? But don't you open the debug mode? So we're click on the Hamburg option a couple of times. I can stick to a couple of times, okay? UI interface. Oh, there's something here. Debug menu. Okay. Okay. Fast spawn, supersonic speed. Yay. Close. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Thank you. This helps a lot. A blaze swept the lead. Okay. What's there on the left? What's that? New creatures. Why is there still no civilization? Make a civilization, boys! Wait, is there already a civilization? Am I just blind? Did I not turn it on correctly? Oh, there is! First civilization, let's go! Okay, like I said, I will destroy the monolith, but if the civilization dies out, we'll create another monolith. I'm not gonna destroy the one in the top, though. It seems to be creating more civilizations. How do I destroy you? Meteorite. There we go. Okay, we have a civilization right here. Hello, good. Making a world from scratch didn't turn out too bad. Yes. We made this world from scratch. Okay, we have super slick speed. Let's keep that on. It's pretty cool. We'll slow down maybe later a little bit, and we'll turn it on. Can I turn it on and off at once? Like, I do think we should have like a little bit more like variant. Oh, this would be way better. I didn't know this existed. Now I can maybe make a time lapse here because I tried to make a time lapse video, but it was just so huge. It is interesting. They moved down here to form their civilization. This is the most fertile valley in the mountain world. Let's see. The garlics, I think. Yes, the garlics. The garlicians. A plant type species. Let's go, it's pretty cool. Okay. I'm discovering new knowledge. And the demon thing is still doing its thing. Let's make the demon lands a bit more fertile here, though. So they have like more space to grow in. If they need to grow, the demons. Let me give them a little path to connect up here, you know. I always like to use real science software like GP plates, which are way too crazy. Yeah, I do have like the other software I did use the previous time. That creates like tectonic plates. I have done that a couple of times, not only for this game, but like on other history simulators. Like fantasy world maps and other. Like I do love to use also like I don't remember which one I use. Like it's a website I have like one of my hotbars to create a geography. But the problem with those worlds is usually that they. Let me just keep this. I don't know why I paused the game. Let them develop. Let them develop. I don't need to pause it. The problem with that is like it always creates like a continental world like Earth because maybe that makes sense. And I just wanted to try something else. I want to just make everything into lava and then cool it down. And this is like a crazy geography. This is like a mountain world. I don't know how realistic this would be compared to scientific research. I guess this world would not have tectonic plates like we have. Maybe this world would be more like Venus or something. Venus is also probably volcanic activity. They guess. They have not completely like known how the volcanic activity works on Venus. Oh, there's a dark thingy. I will skip the dark ages though. Let me go back. I don't think this is nice for streaming. What's like a dark one? Let me put a random one. Age of Wonder. Let's go that. There we go. An Age of Wonder. Yeah, like tectonic plates also do not really happen on Mars, I think. And Mars also had geological activity, and they believed it had like it has volcanoes and all the other crazy things and mountains, but it doesn't have tectonic plates Io, the moon Io, also has like volcanic activities and crazy mountains, but they are formed differently. I don't think we really know yet how the volcano or mountain peaks are formed on Io. The guess is like with rapid cooling after like a volcanic explosion eruption happens, because like a near vacuum magma coming out, lower gravity. But they are like really large and peaky, large peaks. So it's pretty cool. I know, I'm nerding out. So yeah, tectonic plates does not need maybe to be the norm on in worlds, you know, in planets. But who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe it makes it easier for life to exist. Thank you for being here, Mark. What type of government are they? Yeah, what type of government? I didn't even know you could do a government. Let's see, let's see. What type of government are you? I don't really know all the settings of this game. This village. Where do I see this? Where do I see this? Kingdom. Does it have like traits, the kingdom? It has subspecies, clan, language, culture, village. I'm waiting for the demons because I would love to like to spawn these species also around the world. Because if you spawn them in isolation, there's a higher chance they will develop their own cultures and languages. But we can also make them forget their whole language and culture, I think. But I'm not sure that I don't think they will create that much diversity. They spawn out from one place. It would be really cool though. This mountain world's a bit insane. They are not really spreading out. The Garlicians are still here. I'm just gonna help the North here again with their demon thing going on. I guess this thing should eventually spawn some life up here. Maybe it's just more hostile. That's why it's harder to appear. I hear talking down here. The Garlics are also up north here. The Garlics are here. So they are colonizing and exploring though. It's just harder for them probably to settle other regions. Let me create a path here. Into the mountain like a cave. So this biome can spread out. There we go. Get there. Oh, another dark age thingy. An ice age. Wow. Don't really like that when they are dark though. Age of Sun. Age of Chaos. Oh no, that's also dark. Will the Garlicians also spread out? Or is this because I'm like in the wrong menu right now? Am I looking at the kingdom menu? Village borders I have. No, it doesn't show that much. Oh yeah. Ooh. Village layer. So I'm still wondering if they will spread out. I'm kind of tempted to force them to explore, but I also saw Garlicians or something out far out here. Look at here. There's one here. They have a culture and language, so they are quite far advanced, the species, like they've taken over the planet, but they haven't been able to settle any other places in this world yet. They're even here in the hellish north. I'm gonna just drop down here. I think it's the Age of Rain or something that's also creating darkness. Another Age of Hope. Let me drop down some demons here. Maybe some hot creatures, because they want it in the north at least. A gate to another hellish world. Let me do some flame creatures. The creatures from the underground came out. There we go. A couple more. Let's add a few more demons again. I wonder if they will settle a civilization up there, but them down south don't really seem to care about the north. How can you split them up? How can you split them up, though? They've completely colonized the south down here. But they have not really settled any other spots yet. So I'm just gonna make this more hospitable. The other regions here like this. There we go. Hopefully they will settle one place here. Then we can also have some civil wars at least. There is revolt ability you can do in the noosphere. Revolt ability. What is a noosphere life? I think the most difficult thing is that they have just one village, right? I cannot really make them. Yeah, this is like the revolt, right? They are like one village yet. They haven't really wanting to settle any other place. And I think all these lights are like people part of a civilization, right? Yeah, that's true. I heard something like a demon up here. What is this? Is this thing just keeping mutating them? They are like complete mutants up north here. Who knows? It's there again. They have like one capital. What if I bomb or like split them in two? This kingdom, like this, like bum 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 bum. Would that split them in two towns? You think? I don't know. This seems to be like a place where a town could be settled. Look how fertile this place is, though. So I'm gonna expand the dirt here, so they have a bit of more of a chance to settle. There we go. Bit more inside the caves here. Connect that to that. This to this. This to that place there. This should make it easier, right, to settle this region. So this connecting a bit better. This connected to that. So hopefully this will make the kingdom, at least that they will settle a settlement out here. Like, this is a huge city. I'll just also take maybe more garlic people. Let's go, garlic people. Let's go. Where are they? Which are they? Let's go. That's the garlic. They are already here, though. So I hope they can colonize if I spread a few more here. Oh, yes, they got another city here. Let's go. A second one appeared. Yes. Okay, that's good. Now we have rifles. To add minerals. Alright, let me add some minerals then. I'm gonna add minerals in the north. Give them a chance to dominate their other enemy. Where is this? Not here, not here. Here, right? Yeah, yes. Oh, are we does it say still GeoGuessr? Oops. Sorry, hello, Wilton. World box. There we go. There was Terraria. We tried before, we couldn't do Terraria, sadly. We're just gonna do some mithril here. I'll do some silver here. This is gonna become the new world capital here. We're gonna dominate the planet. This is a new city. And hopefully cause some tension and maybe destroy this ancient city. I feel like they are more prime set to colonize the world. Because they are like more isolated but well-connected regions here. Especially because they have water here. Let me also create some swallow waterways here. Like expand the water. Just so they are forced to use boats. And colonize these other harbors. Because this other place can like expand real fast. Look how crazy this is expanding. It's also like a little rift down here, right? That they, let's say the water level is rising on this mountain world. Ooh, that destroyed the city a little bit. Let's also connect all the waters here. There we go. And let's add some dirt here, because it's not connected yet. There we go. Yeah, we have done a monolith, yeah. We have placed a monolith. That's why we have the garlic people here. Like, we have placed a monolith over here. I destroyed the monolith already. And they have made a civilization. I placed a monolith up here. But this monolith is all... I don't think this monolith is useful. I'm gonna throw it actually. Because it has been mutating the species up here north. I don't know what it has been doing. It has been doing something for a gene pool. We have been letting it on for a while. And this city seems to be collapsing. See the population right here. Why are they dying? Why are you dying? Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is the settlement I had. I want them to stay alive. They don't have the resources probably. They need trees. They need trees. They need trees. They need trees. They need the resources to make food and all the other things. I'm gonna drop food down here. I'm gonna drop trees. Come on, stay alive. Stay alive! Breathe! Oh, they're dying. No! I gave you so much! They need more space, bro. They need more space. They need more space. Let's give them a little bit more building space. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. They need more. They need more. They need more of themselves. They need more. More garlic boys. Let's go. They're building. They're building. They're building. They're building. They're building. They're building. Yes. We saved them. We saved Lulik. We saved Lulik. We saved the Lulik civilization that can finally dominate this large one. Man, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, they didn't build any buildings. Maybe they ran out of food because it's so isolated. With the, you love this game. It's a pretty fun game. I might try to do, if I do another one. Let's see how long this world takes. Maybe we do also one with geography again. Maybe I will do that now in the background. I think I can. My computer can run that. Yeah, I think I can. So let me get the tectonic plate simulate. Tectonic. Tectonic. Yeah, that's the simulator I like to use. No, I had it and I had it and then I didn't. Tectonic plate simulator, tectonics. Okay, let me pause it a little bit and I will show people what I have here as a simulator. So, this is... oh, I didn't click it yet. Give me a second. This is the tectonic simulator I have here. So we can simulate a world here, and we can let this run in the background. Let me make this a little bit clearer to see. So we do texture here, and we remove the satellite. Shadow. Let's remove that. So this is the simulator. It's like a random code that it starts with. And we can just turn on the speed. And we'll create tectonic plates and we'll simulate like a random history of geography for this world. And we can get back to this in the game and then use this one to make another world. Oh, the website name. Let me just drop the website name here in the chat so people can look at it. And I just type in tectonics. This is what I type in Google, tectonics, and then simulator. Like this word with simulator behind. If you just want to Google it or something. There we go. It's pretty neat. And it will like create geographic history. But it can take a pretty long time if you want to recreate like the same amount of history as Earth history. Because Earth history is still pretty long even for that simulation. So I'll just have that running in the background. They're not yet rifling the other guys yet. Like they're dying here. Wait, they're fighting something. They're fighting the snails. I think. They're going too fast to figure out what's going on. I'm gonna put this time a little bit slower though. Let's put it at 1. Why are you fighting? They're really fighting the snails. What is this? Slow, regeneration, soft skin, wise. Subspecies. Are they like carnivorous snails or something? They in the water are also a bit dying here. Like I don't know why they are dying. At least they have a farm here, so they should be able to survive. Now? Hopefully? Their population seems to be dropping again though. Let me put on sonic speed. I'm connecting like all the piece of area that I've not like connected yet to a biome. And let's expand here too. Like they're also dying down here. Is it that they are in the water or something? Moving, and it's like drowning or something. It's gonna add a bit of dirt here. This population is really struggling. Like, I've been trying to keep them alive, but I don't know if that's working out. Like, another one just died. They seem to be just growing large, these guys here. With no problem at all. I'm gonna make it more hospitable here, because maybe then they're gonna colonize out here too. And create like pathways to the mountains. What is this? Like there's so many wolves here. That might be a problem. There we go. Okay, they're expanding now. They have like 40 of themselves now. There we go. There we are. Like this little maple forest here, completely isolated. Okay. I don't know if they will expand and we will see some type of conflict because they are just too far away. And there's not much going on in this world because the mountains are kind of prohibiting any like rapid expansion. I was hoping they would like form little settlements everywhere. So I will try to force them to form little settlements by spanning a couple of more. But if they will not, I might like say, okay, let's start a war between the two and see who wins. So let me drop a couple of more of them around the world. Because this was last time what caused them to make a new city. When I add like a large concentration of them in one region. We seem to die every time we touch water, though. Okay, they do have a couple of boats now. Yes, they formed a second city. Yeah, that's good. That's great. That's great. Finally. So we finally will see some expansion going on and we can start a war between the two and then they can fight for the domination of this planet. It would be cool if they connect down here to this river though. So let's do that. Let's say they mine this out. What's going on here? What is this? Like there was a plague or something? Okay. They are finally expanding out here. And the two cities are like they're close. Let me add down here. And let me expand it here. What's this? It's like mushrooms on top of the mountains. Let me add the forest here. And the population dropped again to 20. Oh boy. I do think it would be more fun to try the other world now. Let's check out how the other world looks like. The geography simulator. Okay. There we go. No. That's it. This one. So this is how it looks like now. I will wait a little bit more though, because I do think I want to have like a little bit more of an interesting shape. This is a bit too generic. I want to have like something cooler. It is pretty cool though, this world. Let me wait a little bit more until the geography simulator goes. Alright. Okay, the population increased again here. Let's try to do some fun things in the meantime, like maybe this large city here. Oh, a meteorite fell from somewhere. It's a golden egg. A golden egg. Got destroyed. I don't know what I just did. Okay. I'm gonna part this way. This one goes in here. And down here. Yes, let's go. Another civilization. Let's go. Okay, that's a pretty large one. So we have given them enough space to develop. I'm gonna do one, and then I can also add more space down here. So they can develop a civilization. Let's go. Oh, that's what's going on. They just don't have enough space. They want to build a civilization, but they cannot. Okay, let's go. Let's one more here. And then we also add some ores around the world. Okay, this should be fine. So you have this civilization, the rich civilization. We have that one. And that one is also expanding. Okay, let's go. Okay. The new era is upon us. This is the ancient spawn of their civilization. And now they have like little settlements around the world. So war can start happening pretty soon. How is diplomacy actually happening? Like, what are the game rules? Diplomacy. All is allowed. Okay, so we should see wars breaking out and rebellions and all the other things going on. I do want to make the hell dimension a little bit more, like the hell region a little bit more hospitable. So I'm gonna make a little bit more space here. It would be cool if like a settlement would be settled up north here. In the northern region. Yes, another one. Let's go. Okay, this is pretty cool. Now let's drop ores around the world. Let's go with the ores. Let's do some gold. Let's shower them with gold around the world. Silver. Mithril. So on the edge of the world. Ore deposit. Stone. That's all of them, right? Yeah, there we go. So let's see what they will do now with all these new metals. And then we could start dropping adamantium. Did we just drop a lot of adamantium ever? I think it put the adamantium on the edge of the world. No, I did drop it everywhere. I didn't even know. I guess random distributed. I think after we boost them all, we will definitely start like wiping them out with a natural disaster. There's no one yet that spawned down here though, so maybe I did give them a lot of space here though. So maybe give them a little bit more space for them to settle a civilization here. Come on, boys. Come here. Garlic boys. Just one more. One more settlement. Would be cool. This would be a really cool place to settle. There's no piranhas or something. Like, we could make the waters more hostile. I'm just dropping a little bit of these guys in there. They really don't want to settle this space here. Like, are they scared of this? Good insect down here. It's a beetle. Okay, I think it's soon time we will start war. So, oh yes, they settled another settlement here. Let's go. Okay. So this is the last place, really. We could make it a little bit more hospitable here, like a little bit more space here. So there could be like, so the civilizations will start touching each other. A real reason to start a war. Yeah, let's a little bit more space here. expand this mountain, connect this biome to the rest too. It's also a bit isolated. Get this connected down there too. I think this world is really cool though. And do we want to connect them up here? I do think, like, because of the mountains, we have to respect the mountains. So let's connect it like this up here. In the middle of space. And let's go, another civilization spawned. And there's space for one up here though. I don't know if one will settle there. But that's for the distant future. Oh yeah, one did. Let's go. Okay, let's start global domination. So what I would like to do first, we still have rebellion on, but we will try to make sure at least some civilization starts dominating the world. However, I don't know if that would be risky though. Well, wizard appeared. Let's go. Eaten by some other creatures, and he died. Imagine you summon into a world, you don't even meet the civilization, you just die by some wild animals. This is the second city. This city is struggling a lot, this kingdom. They have been, like, not doing well, and they still are not doing well. And I do fear for them, because they might be soon be overtaken by other civilizations. This one here, too, also not doing well. I do think it's just life inherently here is really hostile, because we saw, like, the animals there that were, like, attacking the people there. So I just expand the road here a little bit, but I don't think they have enough space. I think this settlement is about to die pretty soon. This one is successful. This one seems to also be struggling. Quite unfortunate start though, but this one, Clarv is doing well. This one has boom and bust cycle. Like sometimes their entire population gets wiped out, but now they're back. Okay. It's time maybe for expansion. Is this the same kingdom though? It's the same kingdom. They are in the same kingdom. It's quite a hostile place to settle up here though. Okay, war. War needs to happen soon. Let's them start war. They are just dying too much. Whisper of war. Which one would go to war? Like, if they are stable, they might... They're also pretty stable, right? They are also pretty stable. Okay, they would definitely attack this kingdom. They could, like, easily take them on. They have, like, this weird geographic limit, though. And yeah, there they got... Like, they can easily win this. So that's why they would declare war against them. So now they own this kingdom. And I bet now the imperial ambition could be to expand to this kingdom. This ancient kingdom. It would be more difficult. I don't know if they would do it technically. This kingdom is already almost dying completely. Like, they're not surviving. I think they're being eaten by wild animals. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, now they have 12 people. Like, sometimes the populations die and then they reappear. Okay, now they seem to... Oh, wait. They seem to be doing way better, though. Like, they survive. Like, did this kingdom have, like, better culture or technology, right? Like, as soon as they get conquered by this kingdom, they do better. They had war with somebody else? No. Okay, interesting. Like, they were doing worse. Now this kingdom took over and they're doing better. So maybe they have the right to dominate the world. Let's let them just declare war against another one. I think they would declare war against this ancient kingdom that was there from the beginning. Let's wipe them out. Oh, they're they conquered this city. I wonder if they will be more successful now. Oh, that was bad. Oh, they retook their kingdom. Oh, that's bad. The population is dropping rapidly. Ooh. think they would now take, because I do see the population swings rapidly up and down. And now they are dominant enough to maybe start a war against these guys up north. Yeah, they are. Because a while ago they weren't, and now they can. Definitely, let's go. Okay. This kingdom seems also to be collapsing. Great opportunity to dominate the continent. I mean, the world is a different continent, right? Yeah, and that kingdom took over. Now they can finish it off and be the only power in the north here. It has to be something with technology, because these guys seem to be worse at managing cities. This war is going terrible. Do they not have boats or something? I don't know. They don't have boats. They cannot really reach each other. Let's get some water access here. There we go. Okay. They kind of lost their opportunity now to take over there. I don't want to make a bridge, right? I feel like they should make like their own boats to invade. And the guys in the north did win. They did have boats up here, but I don't see their boat, their harbor anymore. So did they lose like the technology to make boats? They have boats. Also, they can actually attack these guys. I'm just expanding here because not everything is well connected here with like the little bits of dirt. There we go. They're still at war here, but they declared war. They cannot even invade. They didn't invent the boat yet. I'm just gonna make it a three-way war and see who wins. There we go. Oh wow, they came down here quickly. Okay. You have one winner pretty soon. I think. And they took over this harbor now, so they could invade. Oh no, they're being attacked back. Oh no, they're winning. Okay. They're defending up here. I'm gonna give them more trees because I feel like that's why they don't have any boats. And the city got almost exterminated though. The war is not great for the world. Oh, that's their first army. They made a navy. Let's go. I doubt actually that this species actually is really good at maintaining a civilization, because their civilization has collapsed so many times. Like the populations have like boom and bust cycles. This is pretty interesting to make it later like into like a stellar civilization. See it in game. Let's see. They're gonna go north and actually wipe out the guys in the north. Well, they took this city. Tactically, it would not be in their advantage to declare war against these guys, given that they are behind their lines, because they could easily retake this city. And them declaring war against them would not really make sense a lot, because they are too poor to really defend themselves. We'll just give them a bit of trees here, though. You guys take some trees. Here, take the trees. Take them. Oh, there's another city here. There's a different civilization. Interesting. I wonder what will happen soon. That city got wiped out, and there's a new civilization that's being settled right there. They're still fighting this war. I think I will also soon turn off we haven't seen any rebellions, by the way. So, I don't think that's a problem. Just don't like it when it's a dark age. So there we go. North. Okay, this city seems to be thriving now. There we go. By just giving them a little bit more land to work with, they survive a little bit better as a city. These guys up north. There we go. Them having a navy is really changing a lot in the game here. And it seems like the northern civilization, like the ancient civilization, has collapsed. They are still around, though. Oh, and they fell back to, I think, their original state. Oh, they got wiped out entirely. Oof. Oof. I think the wild animals took them out. Is that true? Yeah, these wild animals are like a real menace. They took over and they wiped out this entire civilization. They have complete control of the north. Like, that's interesting. Okay, so I think now for the rest of this world, like the other civilization. Oh, my audio just broke. No. My audio. Ah! It's back. It's back. Okay, I do think this. I do want to have like one that dominates the world, like with power. So I will declare war between each other. They will come in. It will be a free for all. Everybody will try to take each other over. Oh, they got wiped out by war. And they got taken over. Okay, and they got also wiped out. Oof. Okay, the last war. This might be a challenging one because this city is smaller than the city up north here. But they could actually dominate the city unless their armies like are able to send reinforcements in time. Okay, they took over. Yay! We have a winner. That's quite a difficult world here to have like at least like planetary unification and for these species, but we have like a winning species that kind of is dominating everything. I don't know. Let's look around with the cultures now. Like we have now a winner, sort of. Do you have Spore? Because it's really like an idea doing something similar to using Spore instead of Worldbox. Yeah, I was thinking about doing also speculative evolution. I have Spore too, and I actually installed that a while ago. I have another channel on YouTube, but it's not this channel. And I was thinking of doing a really boring stream, not like this type of entertain. This is more entertaining. I don't know how entertaining it is for everybody, of course. Just me looking at the map and having fun. But I was thinking maybe to do like a speculative evolution, like using obsidian, shard obsidian, and using Spore and make like this evolutionary web with creatures, and then just stream it. So I would stream it on Twitch, and I would do then also stream it on the other YouTube channel, not the main channel, because I will not be really. I will be doing more boring stuff, like just talk about evolution, doing speculative evolution, and I'm writing a little bit. So I thought that would be a really cool idea, and that you have the hello there, the arsonist or larcenist. Okay, this species has definitely won. And I wanted to check out the languages before we like switch to the other world. Okay, so we have there's one language. I was kind of expecting that also because one species one. Also species selection. Alliances, no army layers, though. Where's like families and stuff? Where do you see that? I do think they changed the game a little bit last time I checked it out. Families. Family layer. Oh, that's like the different levels. Okay, these are the families. Oh, I see. It's one species. Like different languages. There's one language. It's one culture. Okay. Okay. They do have different religions, though. Okay, that's interesting. I think because they did stay concentrated in one kingdom for a long time, that's why like one language dominates and everything else. So let me save this, because I will turn this to a Stellaris Empire. Save worlds. Yeah. And then I will actually Alt-Tab now and look at the other world we are generating. Ooh, this looks interesting. Yeah, this kind of does. This is kind of chaotic one. Let me show you. So this is like the tectonic plate simulator. This looks kind of interesting. Like, we have some liberties to change some things around left and right with the plates, but let's just look at how it has evolved. So we have here the tectonic plates. So we have these plates here. We have cross density. We have cross thickness and density. The age of the plate, so old, new, precipitation, like the rain, no real mountains blocking rain too much. Air pressure, like on the continent, the air temperature, plant productivity, normal map, height map, topographic map, satellite map. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let me make this into a Worldbox world quickly. How many years? This has not been the same amount as Earth years. So 1.6 giga years, and we were doing 1 million years a second. The problem with this simulator, though, if you would simulate like the billions of years that it took for Earth, like Earth took like with tectonic plates, I don't know, like the Earth is like 4.6 billion years here, 4.6 billion years old, but tectonic plate activity has not been entirely the whole time on Earth's history, because you also have like the Theia bumping into Earth, like Earth being like hot. But I don't know if that hot period really lasts a long time, though, because I would imagine they cool down really fast the outside core, outside layer of the planet. But if that would create tectonic plates, I don't know actually, because I am not like a geologist or like that old. Because if it's like a really thin outside layer, it might like break more. I don't know. I don't know. And planet Theia smashing into Earth might actually destroy everything, all the tectonic process Earth was going through. So, don't know. Let me go back to this game then, and let me start working on this one. And I'll just put it a little bit to the left side here, and then I just have to think and use my brain a little bit. Brain. Where was the buttons? Oh yeah, here. Create new world. I do want to have a little bit larger. I don't know about the 8 though, because that did a little bit laggy. Not when I played single player, but that it was a bit laggy. But this felt a little bit too small. Maybe we do it. Maybe do it. Let's try it. Let's try it. I don't think I can. I just think I was just dropping the whole planet under lava and fire, so maybe that was why it was like laggy. Okay. So I will do a thing here, and this will just be an example line. I will draw like a cross to like have a little bit of an idea where the equator is and where like the center is. Just helps me draw a little bit. And we will of course not exactly follow the guidelines, we'll just vibe it a little bit. So the shapes look interesting. I will try to keep the equator a little bit going like this, and then as you can see the equator goes actually down here. So this is all the south, so there's no real south pole actually. So this is the equator, so this should be the middle, this should be the north. Let's do a little bit guesswork, right? And this should be the southern thing, and this is like the middle line, I would say, like this bit here. Yeah. Having billions of years would be too long. The map should start already at live on planets. Like, I do think that. I think that too. And also, life has an impact on the Earth's history, right? Without life, geography would go differently than with life. So yeah, what you say, like the simulation should. If you do a simulation, just do it that long. And this simulation, if you do it for too long with this application is pretty good, and it's like this project of another person. I can find it good, but if you let it run for 4 billion years, what I have done once, I have like left the simulation running while I was working, and then I came back, it was like 4 billion years have passed. That's a crazy thing to say. I went to work and I came back and 4 billion years had passed. It slowly like reduces the amount of continental plate on top. So I started with way more continental plate, and after 4 billion years there just was less continental plate. More continental plate had been like turned into mountains or other type of structures. I don't know if that's a simulation or that just was that one time that I did a 4 billion year simulation. Like, I have not done that many times a 4 billion year simulation, of course. Like, I don't go that many times to work, return home, and have 4 billion years of history to look at. But it was funny to see, though. Okay, let me zoom in. Like, you see also this cross thing is also not completely accurate. Let me just guesswork. I will do beaches first, because it will be the coastline. Then we will fill in the beaches where we think should be going. Like, what should be like lowlands and highlands. Let me just do this one, because why not? So we will have here, like this piece of land here, goes a bit down here, goes in here. This is already too far south, but that's fine. We can do a little bit of guesswork. It just is like the vibe should be there for the continents. It connects down here a little bit. I'm just looking at the other screen here. Goes down, and then we have a couple of islands here. There's an island there, and there is an island down there, and this is why I said that it looks interesting. Like the islands, just having many type of continent just creates like an interesting shape, right, with interesting history. Okay, the proportions are wrong. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Because this is a square and the simulation simulates a rectangle. There we go. And then I will just draw it here. It also feels fun to like not draw strictly, because then it leaves you a little bit of liberty to dislet and add your own touch to it. So this is not the Marcada projection, this is the fish being projection of a continent. And now the large one. Yeah, that's a little bit of a waterway in here. Goes connecting down here, and then we go up here, down here, up here. Is it down? We went up. Goes up here. And let's then just get a little bit like the North Pole here, like something. It's up here. It's like sort of accurate. So let's now look at the example here, so you can see how it looks like. This is the example. It's like way more projected to the right here, and then this. It just, you know, it made it into a square, a rectangle. That's it. It's just the shape. Yeah, I wish also to feel it. It's always really fun to just draw random maps, no matter. And yeah, that's and the cool thing about the geography is because like it does simulate tectonic plates now, so that's pretty cool to have like this tectonic plates stuff going on now. I don't really know how to. Is this the same brush? I think I went one larger. That's fine. I will just look at the map here, and something should be more flat and something should be less flat. So I'm gonna at least do a sort of brush of this type of thing here. This should be, this region is more flat, so I will just use this. These are actually two islands, but I made it into one, and I made this one really small. There we go. And this one is a more flat island. It's fine that sometimes this happens because the water will correct itself. Oh, I forgot to do the swallow waters and stuff like that. Well, that's fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. I just realized I didn't do that. You cannot. You will forget something. It's for fun. It's for fun. It's for fun. It's for fun. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Was this also the reason why they didn't make so many boats last time? Because I didn't make too much shallow water. Like sometimes now they will have a larger beach, sometimes they will have a bigger beach. That's like science now. You also do. I think actually adding the dirt first and then the swallow water is better, because we will create some places with beaches, some places without beaches. So actually, it's a feature. The forgetting of the swallow water, shallow water, not swallows, not swallows, shallow water. Words. What are words? What's vocabulary? Do you use it? Do you eat it? No, of course not. There we go. And they have like a hills in this region here. This piece of content is really flat, so I will like use only the grassland. Maybe it's gonna be a desert. Just have to remember how the wind blows. Because there's like Coriolis effect and wind and stuff and science. Yes, that's the real words. Yeah, I wanted to add like rivers and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely. I wanted to guess where what rainfall would be. I'm gonna do pseudo scientific Coriolis effect vibes after I'm done with the drawing. Hey, if there are any people that make fiction or something, you can hire me to help with world building. Just look at me. I know words that have to do with planet science. There we go. This is also really cool. This peninsula is really small in the simulator, and I just made it large by one brush stroke, and I just like the shape better. So that's the thing by just doing brush strokes. I just have a rain shadow effect for the mountains. Color it. Oh, yeah, that does. Yeah, that is true. That is true. All right, let me see. Now this is where we really need the fill bucket, right, for this big one here. Like these other continents were really small, and that's why it looked interesting for at least Worldbox. Like having like small ones is pretty cool for this game, because then you have to do like then you can draw more, but now you have to fill in more, and filling in is always like a bit boring. When I was in primary school, the teacher really told my mother that I was really bad at at drawing, and the teacher told my mother like I was like we don't have grades here, so I just will say I was like 6 years old, I believe. I don't know how to translate to like US stuff. So I was like 6 years old, and you would get like assignments to draw, and I hated this assignments to draw. So I would draw on the back side of the assignment, and I would make up my own drawing. So because I didn't want to the assignments where you had to fill in the boxes, or you had to fill in the boxes with certain types of colors, or you had to fill in the square or the circle. That was so boring. Even if I try to remember it, how long ago it is, I still feel a headache of how boring those assignments were, okay? To sit there, be 6 years old, and having to fill in a square or a circle. It was just so boring. So I just flipped the assignment, and on the back I would draw whatever I want. I would like draw dinosaurs or something else, or cool stuff. So the boring stuff. And the teacher would just tell my mom like, "Oh, look at your kid is really bad at drawing because he cannot follow instructions." And these instructions are to develop his drawing skills. But my mom was like, "No, my son is like, yeah, I was spoiled. You see, I was being spoiled by my mom. A spoiled brat, where the mom doesn't think it gets anything wrong." No, just joking. Yeah, like it was just more fun to draw myself, and I can draw. Okay, I can draw a little bit. I'm not an art. I cannot draw well, but I can draw better than I guess like older people like when I studied IT, like do IT. And they would be like, "Oh, how can you draw?" And I can draw because I can imagine what I want to draw, because that's what I learned when I would draw my own instead of following the bloody instructions. Okay. Now we will add the shallow water around the whole things, and maybe I get bored and I don't want to add the shallow water anymore. I also learned to be bored, yeah, by not doing the assignments. There we go. Sometimes there will be like little deep pools there, but I think that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. Well, that went actually really fast. There we are. This continent is almost finished too. And rapidly go around the outside. There we are. Sometimes you go out on a rant and then I don't know how to continue the rant. Terrible ranting. Terrible ranting on this channel. Okay, there we go. Added this little layer here. And we go around and there we go here. It's just the filling in work. That is something extraordinarily boring. There we are. And now I need to let me add the closed ocean, and that I will do a bit more rough because this is like literally a bit larger now. And we'll just like add a little layer around all the water. There we go. And if something is too deep, that's fine too. Because not all the seafloor is equal. Like the Mariana Trench is also really close to actually land, right? Because it's like the subduction or something, but like with different plates with the Pacific and the Japan. So there we go around here and we connect these up here. Almost soon I can remove these guidelines that I drew down. It does look interesting though. It does look interesting. Like if you don't exactly follow the straight line here. Like little bumps of different color grading. And there we go down here. Will it follow the perfect shape? No. It's not too perfect, but it's something. And we are done with at least the ocean water. Now, I will bump it a little bit small. It would be nice that I see which one I'm using. Let me go down with this thing. No, I should have actually used this one here. Yeah. Okay, that's better. There we are. And then I will soon add also the mountains. I'll also add like little dots of this, right? This is not the entire thing. I will just now first draw them in big scale and then I will draw them in a smaller scale. Like this here. There we go. It goes faster every time, because every time I just have to do like a smaller sphere of like detail. This one is quite large though. It's because of my bad, I made this way too large. See the edge here. And then... No, that's not necessary. Let's do a round thing here. Can be larger. Yeah, there we go. And I forgot to do this. There we are. Now, I wanted to do a little bit of this, scraping, where it's not that deep, like a little bit. Like this around, because it's not always solid. And there we go. It adds like a little bit of detail. Same here. There we are. Clearly this one needs also to be scraped a little bit, because this is a super flat one. Down here. And this hole here. Yeah, just make it much better looking. And just randomly doing this also makes it look a little bit better. Okay, this one needs to be a bit taller though, because I just looked at the map better. There we go. Alright, and now actually this one should have been more like this. And then I add little thing that sticks out. That's fine. That's a new feature. There we go. Okay. Do we need this too here? Yeah, we do. We do in some corners here. There we go. This entire edge on this side is like this, and also around down here. There we go. Goes in here. I'm just looking at the example the whole time. That's why I'm looking to the left too. It's gonna be different down here, because that's just how it looks like in the world map thingy. The simulation. There we go. Okay. It does feel like there's some like stretching going on of the tectonic plate if you look at this now. Just the way I drew it too. If we go here, this is the example we have. So some of them are like mixed, like this one here. And it's not exactly the same. That's cool. You know, that makes it more fun. Yeah, there we go. Let's go back now on the drawing. On the drawings. Okay, now we have to add the mountains. And I'm a bit clueless how to do the mountains yet. So let me see what works the best for the mountains. So definitely we have 3 levels of mountains. I think of doing a little bit the same though. So I will just draw first this first layer of mountains. I will just draw this. And then I will cut it with the forestry tool. And the bits that are too thick, I will add then later the peaks and the snow on top of them. So they have a tiny bit up here. It's not much, but they have something here. And they have here, here. And there is in this place also like a lot. It's not that mountainous of a world though. Let me make this a little bit larger so we have a little bit more mountain. It's a fun thing if you do an approximation, you can make things larger and smaller. Whatever you please. Okay. Now let's take this one. And let's take this. Let's start cutting a little bit. Not too much on this side actually, because this is quite steep, this mountain. Down here can be. And this mountain is less steep, so this one could be cut here. There we are. There. This one is not that steep. This one is really cut a lot because this place has barely any mountain here, so I'm gonna cut this largely. And this one too. But I will leave on top a little bit because the color does get a little bit darker on top here. So you add something up there. And down here, small cut down here. A little bit cut here. And this one is quite well cut. Yes. And down here, this one also barely exists. There we go. And now, let's add some mountain. It's the highest place in the world. There we go. And up here a tiny bit. There we go. Let's go. Let's head the rivers now. Okay. Let me think about this. So, yeah, the chat just arrived in here when I was also talking about rivers. Let me think about this, right? Rotation of the planet. I cannot. I have to look up an example. Coriolis effect Earth. There we go. I'm just gonna put down a freaking drawing here, and this is way easier than using my brain. This is way easier just looking at an image. I couldn't remember. Okay, I couldn't remember. I have to cheat. I have to cheat. There we go. So this is like the winds, right? So that's why you have on this line of Africa more desert, and on this line you have like more trees or something. So this tells you which way the deserts go. Doesn't make entirely sense because in the US you have here the deserts and here you have like the more greenish, but you also have like in this like edge of California, but also is greenish of the one bits. It isn't entirely how it works. It's close enough. It's close enough. Because planets, you know, continents also do stuff. They do stuff. What they do, we don't know. Science still tries to figure out what a continent does. Does it eat snacks? Does it eat food? Thank you. Like 30 degrees. Yeah, something great. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is kind of something. Okay, so we have the mountains here too. So the mountains, like you have the Andes Mountains in South America. They cut it also off on one side, then having dryness, and on the other side the wetness. Equator was here. That's what we established, and I forgot to remove this bit down here. Our little long boy. There we go. So the wind would be blowing like this. So it would bring in the water like this, and it would bring in the water up here. So then it would be here, and we would create a river here. This should be way thinner, like this, maybe even smaller. Let's make it a bit thicker, and then I'll just go like with shape, like ooh, there we go. And let's make a second one here. This is going up here. I just want to have like one that also goes across this bit of land. And this could be like a delta region, like a little bit like the Netherlands. Like rivers collect a little bit. Then there we go. The wind blows like this, so it brings the water with them this way. up here. I feel like I already missed a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Like if I look at the equator there, I'm just doing a little bit of. This is one of the more historically accurate, I say. This is so accurate type of planet we are making here. Let's make this a little bit more like a Nile exit. Let's say so that's because of something that causes that there. So down here. Yes. Cool rivers here. So we blow like this. And the equator, this one goes like this. This one goes like this, so it blows over here. I'm not sure of this mountain region to have rivers. Like I would say the water comes here and it's blown into here, and then this would be dry, this region here. But this side would be the wetter side. But then we will have like really short rivers. I'm not entirely sure I did that correctly, but it's fine. So this would maybe be like a small jungle in this corner here. I don't know if this would be dryish. I bet there would be some water here, and because of it is like a lot of ocean water that gets blown up here. It goes up here and blows against this side. But there's also a band of no air here down south, I would imagine, but I'm not entirely sure if I did that one justice. Okay. There we go. And this one blows this way. That's south. Quite small rivers. This angle going in here. But this would be quite dry then. I think this whole continent here would be, this one here would be quite dry. Maybe it would have like small river up north. It would be cool to, I don't know, I'm just wishing it would be cool to have like a large channel and like just campaign the geographist. I feel like the area with a lot of tiny rivers would be more swampy. This one, you mean? Could be more swampy, yeah. Oh, you meant like this big one. Like, I feel like this one would be a bit like the Nile of like Nile region. The first one, this one, yeah, this one, okay, yeah. Okay, more swampy. So I don't know, this is not really tall, so I would guess the wind blows across here and still would carry water across to this side, so it would like bring the water at least in these mountains here, where it would be blocked. But somewhere here is like this jet that changes here, so this would be like this way. I did it wrong because over here I did it in the other height. But there would be water then going from this side, but this would be probably driest down here. A little bit like in how you have in the complete south of Argentina, like this dry region. And this one would blow in here. This has not a lot, but even England has, has like the Thames River. It's not like a really mountainous region if you look at it. Okay. Let's look again to the north here. Comes in here. Goes out there. So maybe like this a little bit. There's not that many areas, but we have a couple of cool ones. Now, let's think about biomes. The biomes. Oh, plenty. I don't really know all the biomes in this game. So I'm definitely gonna put the permafrost up here. And I don't know what one, if someone will take over or not. So that's the permafrost. And let's try to also imagine where like dry places would be. So I'm gonna look for the ancient desert already. So the wind blows in here, and we do have water there. No, let me just start here with. Let's see, do we have like a swamp already? Let's say the swamp region here. This is a swamp. I am not entirely sure with, by the way, this year. I was feeling like this one could be like also Brazil. Like I said, like in Egypt though, but it could also be a Brazil. Because we have a lot of water being able to move across here. There is some mountainous regions that would block maybe a bit of the water and send it back here. Like it would take like something like a quiet place for water. And there's water behind here, so this water would also blow against this. Yeah, this is too far south of the equator though. So maybe up here, we don't have large river networks. Yeah, oh, you meant to this. Yeah, I was also thinking about this beer Brazil. There's a little delay to the chat, I think. I'm talking about stuff. You already agreed. You also think the same things. Okay, then definitely it would be cool to have some tropical islands also of the coast. There we go. And I do feel also over here would at least like have some like the same biome. And yeah, the plains, I was also thinking of that. I don't think savanna plains. Do you think grasslands or savanna? Do we have savanna actually in this game? We have savanna seeds. I feel that would be more extreme, so I think like it would be like a layer in between. Like we have at least this is savanna, and then we have here some grassy plains in between. This would become forest-ish land. I don't know if this would be swamp down here though. Maybe we also add some fancy biomes later, but we first like I will first add like the biomes that make sense to planet Earth, and then let's look at some other type of biomes. Maybe this. I feel like it should be like a little bit like more ish. Let's say the wind blows across here like that's good because it gets close to the equator. Yeah. Okay. This is then further south though, so just gonna add. Like, do we have also pine trees instead of only? We have maple. I guess I will add maple to like show off the one a bit higher north. Do we have something like tundra? I don't know. We have to check it out later. Hellish biome. Yeah, that would be cool. Hellish biome. Like there is nothing down here in this world. There is nothing in this place here. We could add like a little island as a volcanic island that appeared here, like out of nowhere, like. Like this little volcanic, like a little Hawaii-ish, you know. This weird little hidden place. Maybe this is too small. But we might make it larger while we continue. This would not be the sunset invasion because it's on the wrong side, but maybe the sunrise is on the other side in this world. Hawaii is yeah, let's okay, I'm just gonna let's take a look. So where would be the desert? Oh, hello, by the way, Curious77C. I was like, I had like a map in front of the chat here, so I didn't see the message yet. Oh, sorry. I hope you're still there. Yep, on the YouTube chat. Okay. So this side would definitely be desert. I feel like the mountains would block it off. This side would be like hotish. Yeah, let's make that jungle-ish. This side. And maybe down here more grassland though. Maybe that's a bit too far north. Oh no, wrong one. Some water could be catched up here. I'm just making everything a little bit, but I feel like it would make sense. Maybe would this be jungle? Would this be jungle? Maybe this would be jungle. And I feel that it definitely need like a transition biome between this desert here. So I'm not sure of grasslands in between here first, like at least like savanna-ish grasslands. Like this is grassland, but I think it's clear what I mean, right? Like that, and a lot of water blows up here, but we have the rivers down there, so I would also say like there would be some tree life up here, hopefully. And maybe this is quite a strange region here. There we go. I feel like the temperate rainforest I can see, but I don't think they exist in the game. Yeah, you don't have like different types of. There's also like a rainforest and rainforest in Europe, or still is sort of somewhere. Yeah, it's weird to think about. It's complicated. There we go, and then we add. I don't think this would be a jungle here though, so that's why I'm doing this one here. But I do some vibes. Okay, so now let's add some interesting biomes. So I'm just gonna add somewhere a birch forest. So I'm gonna add some birch up here. It's gonna be like the birch layer. Make the far. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this island. Whoops. Whoops. So okay, we have maple up here. It's gonna be like the maple. We have maple up there. I mean, look at the transition between the gold biome. With the swamp already. Corruption. Do we need this? This eternal life. We could make like a corruption island. Let's. Maybe up here because it would be cold. Maybe this would be like a little bit of a tundra-ish. And this is why it turns like in a corruption island. And I forgot this little piece of water. Corruption is another hellish biome. Wait, is that too bad? Is that dangerous that I place that there? Should I remove it? Mushroom? Mushroom. May I change it then to mushroom? Just tell me if it's possible. Mushroom would be maybe garlic. Let's add something cool to this island too. On this side it has like garlic. Enchanted forest. Enchanted island. The magical enchanted island. Rockland. Maybe that would be cool in between here. Like, that's what this is the highest trees, right? So permafrost we already have. Celestial seed. I feel like that would be OP. Permatox Island. I don't know what that does. Lemons. Candy Island. Crystals. Maybe in between these mountains here. But it's quite bright though. That's fine. Flowers, oh that's cool. Loafers. Okay. I think it looks kind of interesting. It looks a bit wacky though. I mean, it looks wacky with this cross there in the middle, like the line I made for drawing. But I think for the biomes, it looks pretty cool. So what I will do now, I will soon like drop the resources down. But let me, not like last time, add too much adamantium because it was like a bit too much. Mithril. Let me just do at least stone on the mountains. That's a good one. Okay. Can you? Oh, they can spawn left here. Okay. Let me also do nearby the mountains like random stones. Like it's like in proximity. Also, I will add more stones up here because let's imagine like glaciers went down a few times and they brought like stones down there with them. There we go, stones. Of course, there would be a bit of stones near this, but not that many. So the mountain kingdoms will be OP. I guess it will have less trees. Silver. Something like bronze, copper, iron, silver, mithril, or similar. Like I think. You mean in this world, or you mean in the game? I am not that well. I don't know that much about this game, sadly. I've played a few times. Let's add it also up here. The game. Ah, I see. Oh, we have not added any stones here, though. I just added a stone there. Random stone. Gold. Well, gold. Let's pretend like it's not really that it would be near the rivers, but let's say the rivers like brought the gold out there. Like it was from the mountains, but the gold like slowly with hydro something thermal events, the gold got that's easier to harvest the gold for like the civilizations like near the rivers. So that way we have also some diversity to the environment. They need to trade us. Okay. So now we have adamantite and mithril. So I will add the random pockets of them up north. This feels like a dwarf type of resource, right? We have something up there. And then we just do the adamantite. And some random islands like, oh, reason to go here. You get OP when you reach these islands. Okay. Okay. This looks pretty cool. I will then, I guess, seed it with trees too. But I bet trees will grow themselves. Eventually, I just want to have already some trees. I had one glacier. All right. What do glaciers do? Never used them yet. Or geyser. I mean, oh, geyser. Water. Does this do? Hot spring water which emits balls, sending a tall column of water stream into the air. Where would it be nice to add this? What does it do? It would be like in a volcanic, right? This is like a lot of new plates I remember, so I will just add it, I guess, here. Don't know what it does yet. Brain. Oh yeah, bushes. I was doing trees. I just want to have already some trees. Ah, like a world wonder. Oh, I see. That's cool. I'm just adding trees in the world here, just where more trees would be. I would feel like that's why I'm adding them already here. Because sometimes it takes a while for trees to appear and then they chop them down, the civilizations. So at least having some trees here and there would be cool. And yeah, there we go. Having trees around the world. There we have here also. Guys, get some trees. Trees. Plant fertilizer. Why not? You get all fertilizer. And let's add some fruit bushes here. Up there. There. Here. There we are. Okay. Blow everything up. No. Now I will save. Just if something happens. There we go. Save. And I will also look at the world ages because I don't really like the dark ones. Yeah, the heat one too. I will keep the random ones in, and if they don't get dark, I will keep them. There you go. Okay, and let's click play, or shall I just already place a monolith? I think I should place the monolith already. So then I don't know which civilization, what species will spawn. I feel like I should place the monolith on the large biome though, because there's a higher chance of one species wandering from one biome to another biome, so it's like a higher probability that it would be like a random one. And I'm just gonna add it, I think, here, where they would like cross meet. There we go. Immediately we have the ostriches already? Okay, we have an ostrich civilization. We have ostriches. Alright. Let me destroy it. Oh, you did get destroyed? Bowling ball. Ah! How do you destroy this thing? Get destroyed. There we go. Ostrich civilization. They might die out. No, wait, it's not a civilization. I'm stupid. I have it still in the other menu. I thought it was a civilization. It was just an animal. I have it on the family thingy. Oh, I was like, oh wow, that was fast. That was fast. Village layer. Yeah, I had it from the other game still. In the other menu yet. Okay. Okay. Again, monolith. I was like, oh no, I need to destroy it. Wow, caused a little bit of a crisis there. There we go. Okay. We have the first species there. Shall we wait? Shall I keep it or shall I destroy it? Shall I also place a monolith in hell? So I'll also place one here. And then expand the land a little bit around it so they can at least build something here. Oh, they went extinct. Okay. Maybe it's nice to keep the monolith until there's like a stable population. If that makes sense. They went extinct again. A different species. Okay. I will remove the monolith again. And let's hope one of them survives. I could have done that all the time. They went extinct again. They have a chance. They have a chance. Oh, no, they're going extinct. Okay. Maybe I should... Oh, look at that. Another species is trying civilization. If they go all extinct, I will maybe try to help a boost of different species on like a smaller island, because maybe there are too many predatory creatures. Okay. I do think the wolf people seem to be surviving quite well, like the wolf guys. Oh, hello, DCM. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, the wolf people seem to be surviving. And the people in the Sunset Invasion region seem not yet to have wandered out of their predicament. So this Hawaii hell is growing until they figure out how to make a civilization that is small enough. Okay. I kind of... Is this also... What is this? What do we have here? This is like bisons, and this is like another... There were two species that seem to prepare for like domination. We could make them declare war, but I would like to see which one survives. But maybe they both will survive. And I don't want to influence this too much, though. Let me see. Do they speak the same language and culture? Because that would be interesting. They speak different languages. The different cultures, of course. They don't have a religion yet. Okay. That's interesting. What I don't like in this game, if you spawn like a species like this in one spot, this species will eventually like become the language and one culture. But now we have two cultures next to each other, so they would at least have two starting cultures. But what I do kind of like to do, and this is a little bit influencing it, is I like to spawn more of the species that we have. If that makes sense. So where are... Is this wolf or is this something else? What is this? This is not a wolf, I think. I don't know what we have here. Where are you? They're like this broad wolf-like creatures. Are they like hyenas? What is this? Do I have them? Oh, there we have. Luca. Okay. So I will spread this species and I will give it like a chance to have like a different colony. But I want it genetically related to the species. I will do this. I will copy one as far as it lets me copy one. There we go. And I will make like another colony far away. And this is also what happened on Earth, right? On Earth, you also had humanity spreading across the planet. But I don't know if it would make sense if it would spread across every continent, because this continent is quite far. But I might make like a native endemic population up here of this species. There we go. And if they survive, they survive. But if they don't survive, they die out. Let's say a few of them were able to cross the water here, and then they made like their own little colony. And then I will make it harder for them to actually cross the water. Because let's say they just survived just barely. Because now, there are also piranhas in the water. Ah! And seals. Ah! On the other side, there will be food for the piranhas. Oh no! Ah! All right, let's see. Are you finally spawning something? I could just actually spawn a creature. I don't know why I'm doing so difficult about it. Like, I could just do this. There you go. There you go. I don't know why I was doing so difficult. Why did I want to let fate do it? I don't know how to destroy this anymore. Why is it not getting destroyed? Oh, frick. No! Frick. Maybe for an older time. Maybe they in the nip. I'm stupid. I didn't want to do that. Misclick. Let's make the island a little bit larger. Maybe they will spawn something. Okay, yeah, let's go. So they make now multiple species, and now I will boost also the southern species too, because the southern species is also there. I forgot about them. That's quite an important detail, because they seem also to be thriving and not die out. They also accidentally crossed across to this continent, and will make their also endemic new language down south here. Yeah, there we go. So, this species is larger, but this species has more available of the world to explore too, as you can see the other content. It just depends how it will develop. So this is gonna go a little bit interesting, I hope. Oh, events are happening. Ooh, they're spreading out. The species architecture looks great. I forgot the name. I also did know it looks so cool, right? Yeah. This one looks so cool. I like this one. Oh, they made the... Oh, I thought they made the Navy! Instantly got wiped out by a natural disaster there. Oh, they're also declaring war already. It's interesting because sometimes species can take over their conqueror. I've seen that in some runs. So if they breed better than the others, they might take over. Who knows? Okay, I want to see how the culture and languages are. And I'm a bit sad for my... I don't want to influence this, I say, but then I'm influencing. I don't want to influence. I don't want to. And then I go influence the game. Let's say they try to escape the oppression. They will not go to the other continents, but they have like a slow chance they will actually like be great if they go to these little islands, but there's a chance. Oh, they still have land here. Maybe they can escape. I will not influence them yet. These ones. Maybe they can go out. Look, they made a little colony here. They tried to escape the oppression. They were able to escape the oppression. They made a boat. Okay, I want to see languages though. I want to see if it actually worked out. Did it work out with languages? Okay. Language layer. Okay, so they do have multiple languages, and the wolf creature hyena's language is the dominant language in the world. But the other ones do have like their unique flair. And it seems with trade, like this language is like this has become the global language. It seems even to become larger and larger. But there are small pockets of other language because like we remember, there were also other wolf-like languages, and you can see here like this pink language and there is the yellow language. Great names, I know. That's just like the most common spoken language. Oh, sadly, there's also a dominant culture. That was kind of what I was trying to prevent, that they would create like a dominant culture. That's why I was spreading out the colonies that fast. Sadly, still, there is a dominant culture though. There's not much that we can do about it. But there are other cultures. They are like the Phoenicians. Yeah, they sort of are. Oh, look at that! They actually were able to settle this without me doing anything. It's the wolves, though. It's the wolves. The wolves came faster. The wolves seem to just breed faster. So over time, they will just overtake anything. I don't see the buffaloes doing great here. I even tried to help the buffaloes here. Okay, I'm trying to help them. They have a boat here. They could leave. Okay, this is the final intervention I will do. Okay, to you buffaloes. Okay, you buffaloes. I've been doing such hard my best. You guys seem to really suck at expanding. They also seem to be a little bit like the elves, right? They just breed so slow. Okay, there you go. You have a new island, a new continent. Survive this time. It's better that the buffaloes also stay around the equator. they keep in the same climate. You immediately catch yourself on fire. If extinction happens, it's your own fault this time, okay? I was trying to help you, but it doesn't look good for you. Look at this! They barely land here. They colonize the entire coastline here. The whole river delta is like colonized by them. And you just made 6 people. Yeah, it's over. It's kind of over there. Like these civilizations are just like surviving just because of the friendliness of the other civilizations. It's like, nah. Oh, they're at war at least. Did they were they able to develop their own language though by like appearing this far away? Like do they have like their own language? I hope so. I want to see different languages. No. Everybody speaks the same language. And the buffaloes are being exterminated. They will... There's some... the monkeys. It's the monkey island. They're lucky that they're not at war with the monkeys. Like the monkeys that are fine with them. Okay, we will try again. Demons, okay? We will try again, demons. Okay, a portal opened a million years ago. It went not well. This time, they try again. There they go. They go the second time. You know what they say in demons saying, second time is the best time. This time no meteorites will destroy them because this time they know how to control the monolith. There we go. Demon kind. I've been preparing. Let's see what they will do in a couple of centuries. The monkeys still dominate. Oh no! They did an Easter Island here. They have no trees. They have no trees. Why am I helping you guys? You guys do not deserve it. You guys do not deserve it. I'm just taking pity on you. This is just a pity thing, okay? I am just having pity on you. Now you can make a harbor. You can expand and do stuff. I don't know if you can, because these guys have trees and they have not been doing anything useful with their trees. Like, these guys, like, dominate the continent. Like, they seem to be pushing further and further down, like, down there. There's only one buffalo city down here. There's one buffalo town. They've been completely pushed southward, and there's not much they can do. And it seems like in the species competition, like they outbreed them. Even if they conquer them, they get like outbred, and then they cease to exist. At least the cool architecture survives, and that's cool. I wonder if they be co-independent, but they keep this style. Oh no, they don't. Like, let's look at this style. Okay. Like there's some ancient buffalo structures. They are really like the elves or something, right? They're like the ancient ones. This ancient subspecies that evolved with them. Like you could imagine, it's the same species, but the difference is that these guys have horns and they just breed slow. And they also were intelligent, but they just because they just breed so slow, there's not much they can do. They have their own island. They have Pit Island. Pit Island is like this incredible island they have been able to develop far away from the warg-ish creatures. But if they get attacked, it's over. It's over. This island is absolutely gonna get demolished. And then we have these creatures here hiding in the distance. Well, they are demons, right? We could say they are sort of related to these guys, but they're like the evil guys, like the baddies. But let's expand them. Let's expand them slowly. Let's give them a little bit more land here. Let's give them a little bit more. Yeah, it's growing, the territory. Yeah, a mighty city down here. They could do some damage. They could do some damage. Okay. I kind of want to make them a bit more overpowered, okay? I kind of want to make them like a little bit like, okay, you guys deserve something. I have to remember how this worked, though. Where's our king? Where's the king? Okay. Trade editor. Shall we make them a little bit better? We'll make them strong. Yes. Shall we make them immortal? Cannot die for it. It's like the immortal king. They're like this legendary ancient king there. Hopefully you guys will be useful now. Survive! Oh, that was not the king that we made immortal. Can we also like use powers here, right? We can like bless them or something. Where's the blessing power? Where's the blessing? Oh yeah. Blessing. You're all blessed. They still keep dying. The population still keeps dropping. This is no longer the same king. The immortal king died. No. It's over. Look at this. The wolves are getting close and their population is way larger than their population is. I will just give them something more. I'm keeping boosting these guys, and in the meantime, the whole world is already developing into something more interesting. Okay, they're going extinct. They're going extinct on their own island. They have a big fire. They're about to go dead. Without my help, they would have died a long time ago, though. This cool is to try make a druid civilization. Actually, that's pretty cool to do once. I did that in the past. It was pretty cool. Maybe you should do that again. This is the final time you guys get anything. You even lost your trees to this stupid fire. You lost the bloody trees you had to this fire. There we go. Hopefully they will survive a little bit longer now. Oh, the wolves are getting stronger. They have completely taken over any... Oh, there we go. There we go. The demons are doing something. The demons are on the move. The demons are doing something. They're invading. Oh, the demons invaded successfully this land here. Okay. Okay. I do think there should be a little bit of a war goal, at least, that they try to push back. Or else the demons will win. It's also a different kingdom of the demons, right? Like... Yeah, it's actually pretty cool that they came in here. Okay, they're pushing back. They're trying to fight demons. They don't know that the demons also landed on this continent. And I will keep that. That's going to be a secret that the demons landed there. Like the species together unites together to fight off the demons that have invaded. The demons are strong though. They don't seem to be winning. Oh, there they go. There they go. I guess this population boost did help them a little bit. But what I don't see is that these guys farm at all. I have not seen them actually ever build a farm. And maybe that's why the population cannot grow that large. Maybe it's not inside their culture to build a farm? I don't know. Like, the old continent is really densely populated. Look at this species here. Okay, I did bully the demons a little bit, but I always wanted to have a little bit of world lore, right? That the species united to fight the demons. So let me boost the demons in the south a little bit. Their island is growing. But spiky a little bit, like, you know, this evil island that has spikes. There we go, there we go. I don't know if the demon that actually lives here actually is on this island. Because I don't see it here. Oh, the demons settled another colony down there. I will let it be a little right there. We'll let it be a little bit like a species united, but let's see. The reason why they cannot fight back against the demons is because they've entered into a civil war. Okay, I don't even know. Okay, let us look at the political situation. Let us look at this. I said I wouldn't really want to interfere that much, but at the end I am interfering. Okay, there's no big alliances going on. This is the village network. Let's look at the religion. Everybody follows one religion. Even the demons are following the same religion. Culture layer. There are separate cultures, but it seems like there's just a few dominating. Language, same with languages. Families, okay. Let me go back to the village layer, and let me then make like a sort of coalition. Let's say this is the central power. They united with who? Okay, these guys want to attack these guys. And the central power is allied with like the guys from the mainland. They are like friends. And they also have friends with these guys. And the war happens between these guys, and also with these guys and this guy. So it's like a triple-ish war between this faction here that comes from this land here and these guys here. So this is the reason why the demons cannot attack. They have ended the war after they successfully fought the demons, because they had so many soldiers. And they won that one. Okay. And this represents like the old powers, and this represents like a native army. There we go. They actually successfully took over the island, these guys. Okay. The other guys were stronger, but they were like from this continent, right? So now I guess they will continue their conquest of the island. And I guess the warlike nature of them is going to cause them to unite into one continental army. Oh, that was huge. These guys were stronger, though. These guys were stronger. But I guess they have better weapons. Oh. I was expecting the other guys to win. Is this the same kingdom? Oh yeah, they are. Okay, I kind of want to help the demon colony over here, though. No, I don't. I will not influence that. Oh, they're pushing back. Oh, interesting. That's a pretty large population center, so now they have a chance again to win this war. They're still at war with the old continent. It's like the rebels that were fighting each other united together to... That unite together are fighting each other. There they go. Oh, they are pushing back again. Oh, okay. Oh no, I almost thought they would win that. Okay. Well, if it's so patient now, maybe these guys can, for the first time, shape themselves to be a global power instead of leave their isolation and attack this island here with only little amount of wolf people. The buffaloes can become a rising power. Ooh, that was not good. They lost a lot of people there. Oh no, what happened there? Oh. The continent has been unified. Now the demons can prepare their invasion. They will attack Grak. This has become a scary kingdom, by the way. The unification wars for this island. I don't know if the demons can win after the unification wars happen. That's a fun game. Yeah, it is pretty fun. I'm scared. Like, I'm trying to help every faction a little bit, so now I'm trying to help the demons. And the buffaloes are trying to at least place a mark on the world. If they can unite in time. But even the buffaloes are struggling by invading this island. They have a navy. They should be able to do this. How can they not invade an island that doesn't even have boats? Come on, guys. You have trees too. Oh, they finally invented farming, though. Let's go with these guys. Let's get others if not do boats. Yeah, you have some trees here. Make a navy. They also can try that. What? Why are they attacking these guys? No, there's a dark age again. There's a dark age. There we go. This triad of war. The demons seem also to struggle to invade up there. They have a navy though, so they should be able to do it, I think, but they aren't. Okay, I feel like we should try to help the United Continents a little bit, so they can... Oh, big civil war happened. Big civil war in the south here. Demons, you kind of suck. You cannot invade this island too. Maybe the AI just sucks with invading islands. But this is a great opportunity for demon kind now. That is actually not a great opportunity. All these cities are actually pretty large. They don't have a large enough settlement to actually invade the island. Maybe these guys should make peace. There we go. Just invade the island. It's not that difficult. Come on. Okay, demons become stronger. Let us try to unify at least these islands a little bit better. Like that they can start forming like sort of world governments here. There we go. And of course, if this war would happen, like the other factions would like immediately like form a coalition to fight this large bully. So they're forming a coalition against the large guys. Let's see how this war ends up. As soon as they went to war, the natural disaster struck. Wait, really? Yeah, I didn't even see that. Sometimes you don't see it because you're so focused in the game. What? Is that the reason? They went to war, natural disaster struck. The god, we will go to war. The gods do not agree. Oh, somebody's attacking the demon guy now. Oh, the demons are at war with somebody. Somebody's attacking them? I don't know. Oh, they are at war. What are you at war with? Why are they fighting? Are they fighting with piranhas? Oh, they are. Oh. Is this a... This cannot be the reason why they cannot go on boats. Boats should not do anything with piranhas. It's funny that this resource is still on this island, so they become really rich, but they cannot trade it. Okay, I'm gonna give them more boats. Hopefully they can finally get off this island. You have trees. You should be able to get off this rock. Come on, you have silver, you have that. Don't be that difficult, okay? It's weird that they have not settled this. I think this island is full of wolves or something. Yeah, it's like a completely like wolf or monster infested island. I don't think they can actually settle this land. Why are they at war with these guys? I don't know. This island is like never has been united. And I kind of... They don't feel the pressure to unify maybe. yet, until like there will be like a foreign invader. Also, they are at war up here? Oh? I didn't see that. Oh, this island has been wiped out. I see. Okay, let me see here. They are in the village layer again. This is quite a confusing war. I guess they were allied to somebody or something. That's why they joined that war out there. I still am hoping they will do something, the Buffaloes, but I doubt it. Wait, did they just attack? Did they finally do an attack here? Is it like magic they're sending over? Okay. Let's try to unify this continent once and for all. There we go. And I guess a great unification of this continent would be interesting again, that they attempt that. They did that in the past, so why not again? So, again, these two attack this major one. And then... No, this one would not join. I'm just trying to make what would make sense as an ally. So now this one has unified. So now the arms race is on to conquer this entire continent. Again. There we go. The war has started to dominate this continent once and for all for the wolf kind. Nation are remnants of the old empire. Yeah, the Scions, I do think, are the last ones. They have a good chance of unifying the empire again. They're at war with these guys here. But these guys seem to be stronger. Like last time, the Scions also were just in the south here. And then they were able to dominate these guys to the left. That was quite a surprise. Oh, the demons have finally settled this land again. This is their second attempt of colonizing this land. And this is also why maybe they want to unify now, because I kind of want to give the Scions a little bit of a chance here. Oh, Scions have taken over that kingdom. Okay, let's go there, down there. They would at least go to war with the demons. The demons became independent as soon as this war started. They have entered in a civil war. They won this battle here. They wiped out the demons. And then as soon as they did that, they entered into a civil war. What? Giving these guys a chance to actually recuperate their losses? But they're also at war with the other kingdom up north. Well, this is quite a chaotic war. Oh, these guys have like unified. And they're also invading down here. So they're invading this continent. And this continent is fighting back. I'm gonna pretend like this is gonna be something like everybody in this continent unites against this threat here. So they are also like, no, you will not attack our continent. We will fight back against you menacing enemies. So now this continent is like fighting all together against these guys. Huh? They're not. I don't know what politics is doing here. The demons are attacking this island, though. And the demons have been successfully colonized this island, this continent. That's quite dangerous because the demons seem to be able to get like more troops and more power out of a small little bit of land. So the demons could be a real problem if they cannot unify. I might soon like stop rebellions because I do want to have like planetary unification at one point. But not yet, right? I just want to have like some dominant forces yet. A little bit of like war going on, right? Like ancient empires rising up. This one is quite menacing. But they seem to struggle like the other ones to actually invade another piece of land. Oh, there they go, there they go. Oh. They are still at war here. They are like at war. No. Oh no. No. Nobody has been able to invade this island. I'm so frustrated with it. Asteroid fell on it. I'm so frustrated with this island. Asteroid fell on it. Perfect. That's what we like to see. Okay. Nobody likes the center one. Let's unify everybody to attack these guys. Everybody unifies to attack them. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Demons. Demons. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The new Demon Island content is dangerous. This continent really needs to unite to fight off the demons. If they cannot, it's quite dangerous. Like this continent has not been able to like unify against like any form of danger yet. Let's unify. Uh-oh. No, that was the ancient empire completely lost. You to fight. There we go. They're capable of attacking. I think this is like too highly populated to really completely unify correctly. Like the wars create discontent and then they're not able to unify correctly. Okay, they're almost there. They have to unify to fight demons. They don't have to. Come on, there's one more alive. There's one more alive. Only one dude is left in this side. It's funny that the monkeys are still there, right? The monkeys are still like running around. Are they? Come on! Yes, okay, they did it. Okay. I get at war with the entire continent here, and this guy's also at war with this entire continent. It's quite chaotic. Are they going to invade the guys in the north, or gonna stay like this? Oh, they are invading. They are invading this continent. Let them also invade this. Can I finally unify the entire species? If there's one like big revolution, that would be the last time. Then I will turn off rebellions. Okay, the demons though, however, the demons, they are not gonna idle by the way. They're gonna be like, oh, you see, they're trying to unify their species, right? Well, we will wipe out and take more Lebensraum, and we will expand into these other species territory. This ancient buffalo species. We're going to attack them and wipe them out once and for all. There's nothing they can do against us. They're truly evil. I've been trying to help them so bad. And look what they're doing. They're burning down this entire ancient civilization. Quite fast and rapidly. Oh, that was the last rebellion that I was talking about. Okay, that was the last rebellion. That was the last rebellion. Now I want to have planetary unification. And we will see who will win, like this war, this chaos. Okay, rebellion is over now, but that's it. That's the only thing, because now sort of let's say the demon attack on this place will finally like make political, like everybody. Oh no, we actually need to unify. We cannot be like constantly fighting wars and breaking apart. So. Let's go for the final battle royale for this continent. This is like a succession crisis. This is not a rebellion. It's like a succession crisis. Everybody wants to be like the emperor again of this like glorious empire. They're all at war with everybody. It's like the year of the 5 emperors or something, like of Rome. Big chaotic free for all. I don't even know if they're all at war with each other, but they sort of are now. Big war, big conflict. And the demons took over. The demons have taken over. The demons have actually annexed their Buffalo Brethrens. The Buffalo Brethrens do look with their horns like a little bit like they fit with them, and they have fiery swords now. The Buffaloes. Oh, that's pretty interesting. That's interesting, by the way. I wonder if the Buffaloes actually breed faster than the demons, and they might actually do a population takeover. I don't know. Could happen. It happened once when I had like snow golem, snowman, and like snow demons, and the snowmen took over the snow demons, even though the snow demons were stronger in war. They still at war with each other. Okay. Like they're like fighting a war to dominate this continent. The demons will not idly stand by to see themselves lose. They can invade this weak empire as easy. The empire has multiple factions. They can invade it. They can take land. And this demon faction is also still there. Only they are at war with the other demon faction, it seems like. Wow. Let's invade that island there again. They've tried so many times. Oh. That city has been wiped out. The demons have not tried to fight like the larger faction down here. The Empire. Almost clearly united, has almost been able to unite itself. The Civil War is almost over in this empire. Okay, the Empire has united. The Empire. What is actually the name of this empire now? Let us look. The Husa Empire. The Husa Empire. That's pretty sick, I think. And this faction has been able to slowly like unify their continent under the invasion of the other guys. Who knows? I think the demons are trying to invade this place, but they have not been able to. How are the two kingdoms comparing? Let us go to kingdom map. Okay, the demons actually have a pretty good chance to invade the Husa Empire. They are strong enough. I think the demons would be stronger than the Husa Empire, but the Husa Empire does boast like way more manpower. The Husa Empire does like is stronger. But if the Husa Empire fights off that empire, they don't win. I feel like the demons will at least do this. The demons like the Empire is busy with that kingdom. So they're still at war with that kingdom because this kingdom had like territory here. So when they invaded Sunrock, they declared war against this Gilio. These guys are still in their eternal war with the other guys. And I guess these guys can be an opportunity and take this kingdom. So they make a chance at least with the northern kingdom. It's a bit complicated. I don't know why it's eternal politics. So I would say the demons take the opportunity to invade from the east. This might be their only chance. Now the Empire is kind of distracted with the other guys. Oh, they actually turned around. Now they are attacking the demons. Okay. Okay. Oh, and the Northern Kingdom has actually been able to unify this continent. The big war is happening now. It really depends. Are the demons actually stronger? Are the demons, because they have fiery swords and they do have better metals, like they've been able to go. They even took like the islands that had like this like rare resources like adamantite and stuff like that. So the demons should be stronger, but the demons that live on this continent are not the demons from the main continent that have that rare resources like lying around. Look at that. So these demons might be actually the strong ones, and the other ones are just imposters. But these demons seem to really struggle to invade a bloody island. Why is it so difficult for you guys? Do you just go with the boat over there? You have a harbor? Also, these guys are like invading this random island. Everybody wants to take this island. You guys are not gonna have a good time. The whole world is at war with you guys, but you don't even know about it, do you? Like, this war... Like, we know these demons are capable of invading other islands. They have been doing that. They seem to be fighting here. Yeah, they have to fight right there. Yeah, they're fighting for this island here. Oh, they wiped it out. This island has been wiped out. Interesting. So it's this. It's the Wolf Kingdom on the offensive for the other one. You know what? I'm actually gonna make sure these demons sits their brethren. Oh, they are really at war with it. Everybody wants to invade them and nobody has actually done it yet. Oh. I am kind of tempted to just make a land bridge. So they can go easily to war. This southern bit has been scorched by the demons, and it's a land that cannot be used by the other guys. What if I kill all the piranhas? There are not even that many. It's not the piranhas that's causing the problems. There are just a couple of them there. No one is there. The piranhas. It's not the piranhas that's not causing them to cross the water. Maybe these species really suck at crossing waters. Or the AI. But I have seen human games where the humans do conquer other continents. That they do that successfully. Yes. I mean, this time it doesn't seem to be... They don't seem to be capable of doing that. I don't know why. Okay, let's for the sake of me eventually having to sleep sadly, let's give everybody like the chance to enact their deepest desires by invading the other guy. I will cheat them. Land bridge. Look at that. Now you can walk to Mordor. There they go. There they go. Okay. Now you guys can also cross the barrier. I just want to see who wins, okay. Oof, the other guys are winning. Okay. Now they've done that, I will actually still create like water here. Like, no, this was temporary. This was just temporary. You guys could use this. Now you have to actually win. Now you have to actually win. Now you have actually win. Now send boats over or something. That was just like a landing. I did like a boat landing there for them. Okay. I guess the other guys are winning. Yeah, there we go. That kingdom has been wiped out. Hopefully this kingdom can actually invade this island. It would be something else if they cannot. Okay, I will do this. And the reason why I stopped out of these bridges, I didn't think it was completely fair for the demons. So I will first give them a land bridge here so the demons can at least connect all their troops. And fight the fair war here. This would be a better land bridge. There we go. Now fight your wars, okay? Okay. The buffaloes are dominating still in their city. Like, the buffaloes have not been wiped out. They even have, like, the buffaloes have taken over this civilization, by the way, if you see here. They're still here. Buffaloes live here now. It's no longer demons, it's buffaloes versus the others. These guys are not at war with these guys, it seems. If this city got wiped out now. The chickens have taken over this island. I thought, why is there syphilis? Why do I see people moving here when nobody actually like lives here? But no, the chickens just took over. They're sending an army up here. Let's go. Fight, fight, war. There you go. Do they win? Do they win? Do they win? Let's go! They took over! There we go. Finally a winner. I do feel like they need to... I'm gonna do the final like war pretty soon. And I'm gonna make a couple of land bridges like between them all in this middle kingdom here. This is gonna be the land bridge. And they all can fight as fair as they want. There they go. The little kingdom is gonna die. There's no winning for you guys. There's no winning. Oh, wait. These guys are also at war with these guys. There we go. But this will be the battlefield. I don't know. I feel like I kind of am rooting for these guys more than for these guys. So I'm kind of tempted to just do this. Wait a second. To give them a better chance of winning. Am I biased? Yes, I'm freaking biased. Oh no, they lost a land bridge there. Oh no. This guy should also be at war with the other guys. There we go. That would not be fair. Come on, send an army. Wait, can I not cross because there's like water or something there? Is that really the case? Oh, bloody hell, the rivers. Oh. Oof. Okay, let's go to kingdom mode. Let's see if they're actually equal. 600, 1500. Okay. They are not really that equal. Wait, where's that kingdom? Huh? Huh? This kingdom just was wiped out? I don't think through a meteorite, right? That's way too large to be wiped through a meteorite. I think, like, at least the war happened? Wait, what? When did this happen? Not really sending another army out there, are they? I was hoping for a little better battle. Come on! Fight! Okay, we'll make it a little bit more fair. It's not fair, because the other guys are stronger, but I will do it like this. Like, I will connect this island also to the north. But at least they can fight with their whole army, instead of not with, like, a small bit. Like, they can fight with all their troops, instead of not fighting. Yeah, now there's, like, violence happening. Now there's violence happening. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. May the strongest win. May the strongest win. They have different resources, though, so maybe it's still a chance for these guys to win. Now they are in the offensive, so maybe there is. Maybe there is. They seem to actually do a blitzkrieg. They imagine these guys have double the amount of troops, right? They have double. They have double. Maybe they got more, like, experience and more armies, because these guys have been at war the whole time, and they fought with the demons too. So maybe they are stronger. They are just actually just a stronger army. Oh, yeah, look at this. I think the AI was bugged. That's why they didn't fight or something. Like, they were like, oh, we cannot send troops to each other. Oh. Okay, it was cheeky. No, I will not. This has also become difficult for the other guys. Like, this makes it also difficult for them, because then they have to balance here and there. It's not that easy for them. I'm gonna do this. I will give the other guys also a chance, because I gave the other guys first a chance, right? So now they can like fight a little bit fairer. Keeping fairness, bloody, it is war. There they go. Up north. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, let's go. No. Okay, they've stricken a balance. They've stricken a balance. A balance in this war. There's a balance. Okay, I want to see, like, the stats of the kingdom or something. Like, at least, like, the number of troops of the kingdom. So, oh, they're now pretty equal. They're now pretty equal, though. They are pretty equal. So, they have, like, the same amount of troops. The only difference is they are defending, and they probably can kill more as defenders. But I guess this kingdom here is, like, stronger because of... Let's go to statistics. Let's go to statistics. Where do we see the statistics? Game statistics. Words. Wars. There's like one war. The Hussar War. There's no alliance. Armies, religion. There's only one religion at the moment. There are so many clans. This is the strongest clan. This is the king clan of... I don't think the Hussar kingdom. I think the other kingdom. So the other kingdom is richer. Like, they have like a stronger dynasty ruling them. And there is like... Oh, there's one culture. Oh, there's one language. There were more languages. I guess this is like the predatory animal that has like wiped out all the people that tried to colonize this island here. World laws. No, okay, that's fine. Okay, so the Hussa War is the final war for the continent. I mean, the dominance of the world. And they pushed back. It seems to be a little bit in a stalemate. And now they're pushing back, the guys in north, and they have encircled the troops here. They have boats here. I don't know if they have pull out. I don't think they can pull out. No, they've completely been wiped out. 11k. Okay, I'm gonna put Kingdom Layers battle here. This is... Oh, whoa. They just pushed up north here. They were able to push this entire bit up. Okay, that's dangerous. Okay, let's look at a soldier in the front lines or something. Let's look. Why are they winning? They have steel armor and items like this. Silver, leather. Okay, let's now look at the other armies here. Let's look at the generic army here. Is it just me, or they do seem a little bit under-equipped compared to the other guys? So they have like better equipment. The guys from this continent here. Is that why they won earlier? Like they were like able to push deeper, even these guys like outnumbered them by 2 to 1. I thought I was scared, but I did need to be scared for these guys because they like quite outnumber them. And now the war's pretty much over. The war is pretty much over. I wonder if some buffalo survived. Doesn't seem like it though. And the war is about to end now. Oh, they still have a large population. Like this is like their main population center. Because this is still like half they had on this continent. And this is clearly not like half the continent. This is like 1/3 of the continent. They have like more than half population. But in total numbers, it's already over. No, they have taken over the city. Okay, yeah, now it's over. Now it's like falling apart. Yep. And there's world domination! The entire world has been taken over by the Hussa Kingdom. Let's look at the population pyramid. Number of cities, they clearly have got across the maximum because we turned off rebellion. Interesting creatures. Like this guy is well known. What does he have? Look at that. It's like legendary. It's like a rare flame sword. So this guy has weapons from the demon wars. Like when he was fighting the demons. He's like legendary information about this guy. Let's see. Is this a religion? Language? Clan. The Dasak subspecies. This is like the other ones have gone extinct. The loot generation tasks. This is the only species. Okay. Age 80. How long has the simulation run? Okay, 1,000 years. Total deaths. Mobs. Sapiens population. Infected species. We've not really played around with like the spores and the infection. Sometimes they can be fun. I've figured out, but not always. So now the most important thing is, how do they deal with a giant crab? The final test of the civilization. Ah! Can you guys kill me? Can you? Are they actually fighting back? They sort of are. Okay, I'll stop being a crap. Oof. Okay, the real test will be, can they fight the dragon? Where are the dragons? Where are the dragons? I think they can. They definitely can fight the dragon, right? They can fight the dragon. Where are the dragons? There they are. Yeah, normal time, right? Yeah, normal time. There we are. Dragon. That was easy. What's this actually? Okay, I think it's pretty much done. Thank you for watching. I don't think anybody that I know is streaming at the moment on Twitch, but let me check it out. Okay, there is somebody I sort of know. Usually plays, seems to play strategy games a lot. Let me get this guy. This is pretty cool guy. Also Dutch, so you can say hi. Let me do a raid to this guy. This is a bit of a strategy game we did, but actually it's a bit different. It is fun to like play this from above and like look at the world. I will turn this later into like into a Stellaris civilization for a strategy game, and this will be like aliens will meet later in game. This would be pretty cool. There we go. Let me do this. Did I do it correctly? Yes, there we go. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a nice day and have a nice existence. Bye bye. Bye bye. Well, I have to wait 5 seconds for I can do the raid. There we go. Right now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.